Hello everybody, welcome back to Alan Wake Remastered. We're gonna go into episode 2, which was called Taken, wasn't it?
Previously on Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's
Just
missing.
make sure my TV's turned down, sorry.
Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel.
Yes,
of
we don't
the
know what
crashed
happened in
car.
between him diving
I'm
into that
missing a
wall
week.
or
I
there.
was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
I like that they've actually done it like an episode as well, like a TV episode. 3 years ago, New York City. Ooh, didn't know we were gonna get flashbacks. Is this the last time he could write? I was trying to think why he looked different. He's got a beard.
Honey,
I am actually
I'm
home. Cool.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
worst weather I've ever seen.
Thermos.
You should put some coffee on.
Oh.
It'll warm you up.
What about this thermos I've got over here? Can I have this? That'll be warm.
Hey, handsome.
Oh, hello.
This
You're in
is
here.
going to be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I will, after I've nosed around your whole apartment. Oh, why have we got a locked door in here? Our flat, apartment, whatever it is. Oh, because I can come around this way. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Where's the door? Oh, it might be a cupboard. I'm overthinking this. Oh, there are manuscript pages in here? Oh, no. What's the thing? Return to sender. An Alex Casey thriller. What's that? Did I ever see? Oh, I did see a manuscript page. Is this one of the manuscript actual pages? Ooh. Oh, we've got two.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
That's not him speaking, is it? That's someone else. Oops. Right?
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it.
It's very descriptive.
I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Huh. So I'm going to presume that this is... Is that what that book was called? I've just done that thing again that I was doing. That's not what that was called, was it? Return to Sender. I wonder if it's related to that series. If this is like his latest... Oh, it's that probably, is it? The Sudden Stop. Alan Wake. What does it say? Something thriller? Can't read it. I wonder if that's obviously the artwork that was in there. It might be related to like this series though. Is this the last book that he wrote 3 years ago? Ooh. The laundry room and bathroom. Ooh, look at the size of this shower. You know what? I would love to have a shower that big. I have a shower over my bar. Oh no, I don't. It's my old house. Here I do have a shower separate, but it's like half the size of this. It's itty bitty with a curved roof above it, so it's not much space. I prefer having a bath. Anyway. Ooh. Radio. Can I run? How do I run again? How on? No, can't run.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Is that what all that white is? Is that meant to be snow? Not sure. Oh, I can even go in here. Boxes. How long have you guys lived here? This is the box room. It's the room where you place things you don't know how to unbox anywhere because you don't know where to put them. I have some of those. Okay. We've got the lounge. Anything on the bookshelves I can look at? Oh, did it say what city we were in? What's this? New TV? Can I go outside? Oh, it is snowy, look. I can't go outside. Denied. Okay. Coffee machine. What's on the fridge? What does that say? Can I get close enough to look at it? Can't quite get the angle. Stop. I could probably read it on the editor, but I can't quite make that out. That's a bit too small for me. But you never know. I might be able to get it in the editor. Turn on. There's my coffee machine.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty snowy out there, huh? Go to Alice. Okay. Did I go in this door over here? Not sure that I did. Oh, we have another locked cupboard. What are they? Oh, keys. I thought they did the shiny thing.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Cover mock-ups.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
She's not in the dark.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
Does this
I'm
QR
right
code
here.
actually do something?
I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
1 second. I just want to see if this QR code actually does something. Because that seems suspicious. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to pause it. Oh, it does have something. Okay. It does have something.
I can't handle much more of this, Alan.
Alright.
The dark place was an endless waking dream. I saw visions carried by the ebb and flow of different dream states. They seeped in from the reality beyond. Things I had a connection to, but also things I couldn't possibly know. I used them in my writing to make it real, so that the parts that weren't would become so. And there were visions that I knew were not real, ideas I had lost, often of Casey. I had written about him for years. I used them as well. The lies had to feel true for them to become true. Had I always written this way? Even before, seen things without realizing I was seeing them, thinking they were mine. Was this what inspiration was for me?
Interesting. Right, well that was interesting.
Get those lights on.
I'm going. Where are they? Check the fuse box. Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, that was interesting. I like that there's...
Honey,
oh, got
it's a
torch.
power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
You're fine.
Hi.
Hello.
You
I can't get
okay?
through the door.
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
It said Vision 2 on that
I know,
video,
it's stupid.
so I wonder if that
It's
means I've
just-
missed one in that first episode.
Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh,
Sounds familiar.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Smooches. Did they say why she's afraid of the dark, or just that she has a phobia of it? Cops. I don't remember seeing a QR code in the first chapter. There might have been one. I wasn't looking for them.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea,
Back in
disorientation,
real
anything
time.
like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Peachy.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well.
I mean,
I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
chance to be a
Thanks.
fine thing. It's daylight though, so it's safe right now, right?
Well then, Mr. Wake,
Hopefully.
we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then.
Have you got anything I can look at?
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
I see. I wonder if Cauldron Lake was where I had the hut, wasn't it? The little cabin. Stucky's gas station's there. I wonder if I'll go around all of this, like all of these main points.
I believe
There's a
you'll
coal
find the
mine,
sheriff
so I
in her
hope not
office.
over there, because last
Just
time I was in a
go
coal
down the
mine, it was a
corridor.
bad time for me. Salmon.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh,
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
can I interact with this telly? Probably not, because I have a feeling the shows that I'll be watching won't be something that you'll be watching with people around for some reason. Anything else I can interact with? Can't seem to talk to you. I think that looks like it in this room. Didn't see any more QR codes. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for those now. Who's that crazy person? Oh, that's the crazy corridor lady. Who's maybe not so crazy because...
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Oh.
Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant.
No, she knows.
Bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Wait, don't leave.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, I'm being nosy though.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's
So
focused
she
on
might know
other
things
things
then.
these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see,
Definitely
she's a little
Shiny's in there.
obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
Because
Back
she
in
knows.
her day, she wrote about
She
all sorts
knows.
of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
I'd like it to be a little bit less colourful. Copy this. Manuscript page. What do we got? Damn it!
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
This must be before we went in though, right? Because we were only there for a short period, so it can't be after we've,
Yeah, it's Mulligan here.
she's disappeared.
I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
That wasn't
Okay,
me. It was
roger
already
that,
like
guys.
that.
Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
They try and blame that one on me. I will take umbrage. Let's try this door. That one's locked. I'm guessing I can't go near because it's the cell area. It's dark down there anyway.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
I know. I'm just looking for stuff. You got anything on your notice board I need to look at? No, I don't think so. She seems very perky, this lady, and I'm hoping that that means I don't have to fight her. Oops, wrong one. Oh, what's this? Oh. Missing Richard... Is that Bow? Not sure. Bruce Dansky and Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, call 555-9932. Thank you. There's lots of missing people in this little place. This man disappeared 20th of June 2007. Identifying features, knack for winning contests. Okay. Is that a cat? Why are we not reading about the missing cat? Could it be important? Is the picture him behind it? Yeah. So we've got 4 missing people in the area. Awesome. We sneak out the window and go and steal an ambulance. Can't open that. Right.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
That is good to know. Can I write on your chalkboard? No. Get your cell phone.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
I know. I'm just making sure you haven't got anything else in here for me. Radios and stuff, you know.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Yes.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Probably.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Of course, it's gonna be nighttime.
Watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
He's gonna probably make me jump because he's gonna suddenly be like,
Hey!
oh no, he's there.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Is this the lights?
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright.
Turn them off and
You're
mess with
a
it.
good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterwards.
Is he taken?
Okay,
Not
listen.
him, the guy he beat up.
Listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
See, I'm not sure it puts me in a good position when it's the local crazy and drunk that oh yeah, that are making sense to me.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it, but it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Is that when it called me? Or is that... Because I'm not going to the diner. Am I? What did he say to me? It's going to be midnight.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
On the left. Okay, let me just check for things first. Because there are shinies over there. The fence on the left being that fence.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
I know.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
It's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows.
Not me.
Even a report of shots fired on Main Street.
Also not me.
Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating
Also
the
not me.
completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? No point in getting all worked up yet.
Sure. Okay, so I'm just checking. Oh, there's a page over there. I was gonna say, I'm just checking out here to make sure there's not any pages out here. Can I go in that grass? Whoa. Is there anything in here? Yeah. The peek in the windows. It's bad. I'm assuming I can't open this. Yeah, didn't think so. So am I going through? How do I go through? Oh, do I jump on that bit and then jump over? Or... Am I going that way? Where am I going? I mean, I got in here. Okay, that was what I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't sure. Manuscript. I like
the kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
And then it was Alice sees a shadow after that. Oop. Wrong button. That's interesting. In the bed.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat.
Oh.
The caller meant business.
Well, he's definitely seen her at least.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday.
Oh, he is
I'm here in Bright Falls.
Uh-oh.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay, so I can't do anything else out here. How do I get back out of this? Okay. Wasn't entirely convinced that was gonna work. So do I need to go speak to the sheriff again or just leave? He's passed out. I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't turned the lights.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
So Alice is stuck in my story? Or her fate is tied up in it?
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on
That
their
guy.
recent regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
And
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Oops.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
Well, my cabin's disappeared, so I can't
known for
tell
its
you that.
roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation
Oh,
with
is
her
he the
on
one on the
several
book?
occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, now you're gonna get arrested.
Take it easy.
Oh, who's that? Is that Barry?
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client. Who are you? I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, I don't trust him either. Clearly a bad guy.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I did too. I did too.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him.
I was gonna say you'd have the pages to show him, but like,
believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
yeah.
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Barry knows.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow.
Rose.
I
I need to call her Ruby then.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Matt.
Is it in a thermos?
Thing.
Can I steal it?
I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
I don't know. There's been lots of names thrown at me. They're not sticking in my head at the moment.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody.
Oh,
This
Mama.
is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
True. I could have a hat. Bison head. Can I read any of this? Yes. Skeleton of Colombian mammoth. Specimen estimated to be 14,000 years old was recovered from the lake, from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Colombian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, since become a beacon of the park's official mascot. Hello, Charlie. Uh-oh. I don't want to find any of them.
Seriously,
right.
Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
No.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Yeah, I shot him with a flare gun too. So, isn't that impressive? Okay, don't think there's anything out here.
When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No.
Not that I'm
Look,
aware
Barry,
of.
I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just.
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
Yes, I do. But I'm also finding predictive manuscript pages, so... Oh, he's a vet. He's got a dog. Can I go out this door? I cannot. Oh, I'm stuck behind the thing. I don't want to be in here anymore. It's a big bear. A grizzly bear. I wonder if I'll find any of those. I am hoping the answer is also no, because grizzly bears are going to... Imagine you've come across a taken grizzly bear. That's really bad.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Is this the dog that was
Rusty,
missing?
right?
Oh, did he get bear trapped?
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
I can do that.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Yes,
gotta
I
talk
agree.
to the
That it's not going to go well.
She's my wife, and
Either
it's my call.
The guy's
Can we
going to
talk
be
about this later?
taken, or he's going to know
This
about
whole
them.
thing, listen, you hit your head.
Yes.
I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I have a feeling I'm going to be trouble for poor Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Is it going to be dark and gloomy? Can I go up there before
If
it
you
gets
have
dark?
any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay, cool. That's quite an up to go, though.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Oops. Ah, damn it. I thought that was just going to open. I didn't mean to cut him off.
That's just crazy talk, Al.
Oh, he's still going anyway. It's fine.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
That's
Tell me what to do to help,
also
and I'll do
fair.
it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Allergies.
Just
So
be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody
any
hates a
weapons.
tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Well, you came all of your own volition. That wasn't me pressuring you. Oh, what's that? Batteries! I can't believe they've stolen all my stuff. So all I have is a torch. I'm gonna have to try and find a treasure trove of secret things. I'm thinking though that I might actually leave this here. Oh. Oh. Did I just turn the lights off from here? Oh no. Put them back. I thought that was gonna be like an outside light or something. I wonder if I can run around the whole cabin. Or if that's gonna be a bad plan. Looks like you might be able to go around there. See, it doesn't look too scary out there at the moment. At the moment. Yeah, I think I might leave it here because then the next bit we'll be able to do hopefully the whole of heading to Lover's Peak. I don't know if that'll be the end of the episode. Potentially, because that was kind of like a similar thing to what happened in the first bit. We had like the intro and then going to the cabin and then we had the getting to the garage. So maybe it'll be like a similar sort of thing. So I might just leave this as we've had a little bit of a calmer episode, found a few things, and then on the next bit we'll go and have some trauma. As I'm sure it will be. I like how we got some of the pages from his manuscript that he'd been writing though. That was cool. A sudden stop. I want to read more of them. Yeah, because that'll be... There's nothing in the hardcore stuff in this one then. Oh wow, there's loads. Oh no, there is a couple. There are tons. Okay, it might actually be a bit longer. Maybe I'll just go out a little bit because that looks like there's actually a lot to find. So let's just have a nose outside first, around the cabin. See what we can find here before we go off. To Lover's Peak. It's like, it just has become really eerie when you get outside. So I have to go down there.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
There's a page down there. Oh!
Step of the way, Al.
Ah, I do have a
Watch
gun.
the door now.
Just don't have much ammo, which is not
Lock
ideal.
the door when I leave.
I mean, I've kind of already left, haven't I? Any secret stashes? Would like to see some? It's the sort of place they'd hide things. Not a stash, just things. I really don't like the wells. Wells give me bad vibes. Okay, I don't see anything else around here. just going to get that manuscript page, and then maybe I'll stop there, because it is going to be quite a long way, I think. Unless you find a lot of pages together, which you might do, I suppose. Oh, bloody checkpoint noises. Get me every time. Alright, let's just see what this was.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
I think it would scare the shit out of most people, to be honest. And it is entirely fair that that would be the case. I just want to... I don't know, I just want to have a little peek.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
That's true. There was no hesitance on their part in doing that, that's for sure. Can I go in this building? Uh-oh. Oh, I think we're gonna see some of the birds in this one. Son of a bitch. Do you think I can go in this? I'm all tense now. Stupid things making me jump. Ooh, it looks like there's a radio or something in there. What was that?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Someone walked past the window, right? Like, I didn't miss that, like, see that. That was somebody, right? I don't want to open this, but I do. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sure that I saw somebody out there. Like, going around here. I'm so tense. This is ridiculous. I might just have a peek down here. Maybe I'll go to that light and just see if anything happens up to that point. And then we'll stop there. Oh, tire swings swinging by themselves. Fabulous. Anything out here? There's something over there. I don't know what. I'm not sure what hurt me when I touched the... What the hell was that? The light went off. Where's my light gone? Birds come, shine a light at them. Burn them all. Lower speakers that way. Wheelbarrow made me jump. Excellent. Can I go in this place? Nope. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There's nothing to worry about. This game is not scary. It's not scary. The lights? No lights. Yeah. I don't like this building. Oh, we found one of the TVs.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game, but the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
You really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
That's so strange. I love them. Okay, I won't see a man in the mirror. Nothing in this one? No goodies. How rude. That's not going to be good for me. Okay. I really do have to stop in a second. It's going to be going long if I don't. I just want to get to another checkpoint, because then I know that we can stop. Is there anything up here? Do not feed the wildlife. Hazard of falling off. There's a manuscript page. That was quite a subtle path, actually. If I'd been on the other side of the path down there, I don't think I'd have seen that at all. Oh, that's
Rose
one of
knew
the,
that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
I'm not sure if we know Rusty. I don't remember seeing a Rusty. Everything is creaking and I don't like it. Okay, let me just see if we can find a checkpoint, and then we'll stop there, wherever the checkpoint is. Carry on. The next bit. Is that another page? There's a checkpoint. Cool. Right, that's our checkpoint. We're gonna stop here.
The air in
Rusty
the visitor
dying?
cell was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's
Rusty the
eyes
guy
were
up there,
wild
then?
with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Oh. Oh. Intriguing. I feel like I'm gonna have to like jump in between these light patches, and I don't know why. No secret little arrows and splashes of yellow anywhere to give me some flare gun. I'd really love some flare gun. Not that I can see at the moment. Okay, so this time I'm definitely leaving it here because nervous. I wonder how far. So where's the radio tower? Told us to keep an eye out for. It's probably further that way. It's on this one. Yeah. Intrigued. I think maybe Rusty is that guy, because then that would make sense with Max being in the cage. I see it shiny over there. Something's shining, like right there. Don't know what, but it is. Yeah, I'm intrigued. There's so many like different little threads going on at the moment. Because obviously there's like now a kidnapper potentially with Alice, or it's just somebody who knows about Alice and whatever's going on with her, and he knows about the Taken. That's my theory at the moment. That like he's not taken, but he knows about it. Maybe Alice has been taken, and that's why we haven't seen her. But then I don't know, because he was on about in the TV thing. He was on about he had to keep writing. Did he say to save Alice or to find Alice? Don't know. The book's all about the Taken, so maybe there's like a connection there. Intriguing. Very intriguing. I want to play more, but we're out of time, so hopefully on the next part there'll be enough time to get through the rest of this episode and reach Lover's Peak and see what's going on there. I don't know if that's the end of the episode or so, but it makes sense if it was. So we shall see next time and see if anything makes more sense by that point. Which it probably won't, but that's fine. I'll see you then.